Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Quisha. On this channel, I do makeup, lifestyle vlogs, hair, the occasional mukbang. So if you're interested in that, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I gotta scooch down a little bit. We're here with another mukbang, y'all. I was craving sushi. I've been craving sushi for like 3 weeks now, so I had to do it. I love sushi so much. I'm gonna try to push this a little bit forward for visual purposes, but I can't. I'm trying my best to, like, if you hear those noises, it's my sister's dog. So anyway, let me tell y'all what I have. I have the chef's special over here, which is salmon, tuna, imitation crab, avocado, cucumber. Some of these are, I want to say this is rice paper wrapped. I have just a basic ass spicy California roll. And oh wait, oh my gosh, I forgot the best part. Y'all, hold on, I will be right back. Oh my gosh. Child, the noises. Okay, so I also have this poke bowl, which is tuna avocado. It has obviously tuna, avocado, some crunchies on top, spicy mayo, cucumber, carrots, and there's rice on the bottom and lettuce. I'm not really here for all that. I'm really just here for like the tuna. I'm really just here. I'm so hungry, y'all. I'm really just here for the tuna, avocado. I'm just here for everything but the rice, basically, because I'm going to put it on top of these Trader Joe's, these spicy seaweed snacks. This is my last bag. I can't believe I buy like 4 at a time, and I just love to dip it in a poke bowl. It is so good. It's spicy, it's crunchy. So we're gonna start off with this. I can't wait. It is so hard not to eat this whole bag. It is so good. Let me just show y'all. I can't believe I'm spilling my Trader Joe's secrets, but look. That's what it looks like. Listen. They are so good, just on their own. And I came up with this snack by myself. This is not a TikTok hack. Me. All right. Let's take the first bite. Oh, hold on. How you doing, y'all? All right? Y'all, I have soy sauce here. I also have chili crisp and some wasabi over here. And to drink, we have a key lime La Croix. Let's bust it open. It's so good, it tastes like Skittles. I'm gonna put a little bit of chili crisp into this thing that I stole from Carrabba's. I didn't mean to. I'm almost out of my chili crisp. Y'all, RIP. I don't like that. I usually buy 2 at a time. Alright. Put some chili crisp in here. I've never had chili crisp with my sushi. This is a first for me. I just figured it would be good because I love chili crisp on just about everything. It's so good. And in my opinion, this is the best chili crisp, okay? This is the one. I get it from Walmart. I'm so excited to eat. Okay. You take your chip. Also, I'm pretty sure these are children's chopsticks, but who cares? And then you just put a little bit of everything on top. A little bit of poke. Well, I'm going to add like 1 more, okay? It's already full. And then a little piece of avocado, right? A little piece. I'm not worried about anything else. Let me, here we go. It's everything I wanted and more. Dip it in the soy sauce. Y'all, I'm in heaven. The dog is doing the most. He just got back from a walk, so he has the zoomies. I hope y'all can hear it, because if not... What is this for? Okay. A few of these up here for quick. Put some of these up here for quick access. I need these on deck. Oh no. Man down. 5-second rule. It's period, baby. I can't tell where the camera... Okay, there we go. I'm actually going to try this just in chili crisp. I've never done that. There's something to do. Not as good as soy sauce, though. Why do I look so dark? The lighting. Let me fix my lighting. Hold on. I'm going to take this bite when I fix the lighting. Soy sauce. I don't like a ton of soy sauce. I really just like the taste of sushi. Let me fix the lighting real quick. I'm too hungry to care. I'm too hungry. I don't know if this is better, but honestly, I'm too hungry to care. The focus is the food anyway. Yes. Okay. Let me taste the basic. It's nice and basic. Get a little wasabi on that. No. Soy sauce. So how was your Christmas? My Christmas was great. Spend it with loved ones. Just a lovely time. Good vibes. Y'all cannot believe 2024 is in a day. It's in a day. Like, what? Let me eat the salmon. Salmon is my least favorite. I like it, but I'm a tuna girl. Do you prefer salmon or tuna? Let me know. I love the tuna. My teeth keep scraping on this. I'm going to try not to edit out the sound, but it's annoying. So speaking of Christmas, I have been stuck for the last 2 days for hours on end watching Christmas hauls on TikTok, y'all. These kids, their parents are balling out, okay? I'm talking 5 to 10K. I'm like, damn. It's crazy. But I love watching them. Like, I can't get enough. Even though they all get the exact same thing, I watch them all. And will continue to after I'm done doing this. I can't wait to get back to it. Let's go with some chili crisp. You know what? I'm just gonna dump this chili crisp. I'm gonna dump it into the soy sauce. Like, yeah. And since I don't want to waste my chili crisp, give me one of these basic rolls. I'm just gonna scrape. Yeah. Give me all that. Give me all of that. Hold on. Yeah, get in there. Move around. Soak it up. Yeah. Just like that. That's the bite, y'all. This sushi is from Sprouts. I wanted sushi, but I wanted sushi on a budget. This was still expensive, but not as expensive as like from a sushi restaurant. So, okay. So let's get into Housewives. Oh, there's lime. Let me squeeze the lime. Hold on. Oh, it's juicy too. Oh, period. Put it on all that. On everybody. Everybody gets some. First, let's talk about the Married to Medicine Dr. Jackie drama. I'm going to go ahead and admit I'm not fully caught up on Married to Medicine. As a matter of fact, I'm way behind. Like, I think I'm on like season 6 or 7. I'm on Contessa's second season, and I know she's leaving or she's already left. So that tells you how far behind I am on Married to Medicine. But I'm very well aware of who Dr. Jackie is. And I have had problems with Dr. Jackie from the beginning. From what I've seen so far, like, she's very judgmental. Girl, I'm eating every one I drop. I'm not wasting one. She is very judgmental, and she has a very difficult time taking accountability. Her 2 apologies. The first one, I think the first one was the real apology, which was not an apology at all, taking 0 accountability. To me, that's the real apology. The second apology is I felt like she heard a lot of backlash, and she was like, oh, I didn't see one tear in her little cry. Let me try to like redo this in a way that it's satisfying to the Black community, but it wasn't. We're still not buying it. We're on to you. We've been on to you. Like, Dr. Jackie in the seasons and the episodes and everything that I have seen, especially with the weight and everything, is very hard on the women. And a lot of them are not even overweight by any means. And just the way she talked to them and made them feel about the way that they live their life, about the food that they eat. Watching that, I wouldn't want her to be my doctor. Just the way that she talks to them. There's a way that you want to feel very safe with your doctor. You want to feel like their life is in your hands. And I feel like Dr. Jackie, you gotta perform. You gotta be the best. And it's just like, you're supposed to help me and guide me, but I feel like there's a lot of pressure that comes with being a patient of Dr. Jackie. And I've seen patients come forward now since everything has gone down. Let me try this soy sauce chili crisp mixture. Patients have come forward now, and it's not looking good for her. I'm sure she'll be fine, but being on the shade room is not a good look, honey. That's the mixture. Y'all listen. Y'all know my husband gets whatever I don't eat. I don't know if he gonna get anything tonight. Unless there's the lettuce and the rice in the bottom of this bowl, because I'm hungry. It's not always a guarantee, okay? A good bite. It is a very well-known thing and common occurrence that Black women are not taken seriously when it comes to their pain and a lot of things. I've experienced it myself. Like, I don't have kids. I've never went through childbirth or anything like that. But for me, my personal experience during my menstrual cycle, my cramps are so bad. Well, now I'm getting migraines. But before, and still every now and then, my cramps are so bad that I will throw up. I have talked to my gynecologist plenty of times about the pain that I feel and how it's unbearable. And I would get medication for a few months, and then when it came for me to get a refill, I couldn't get a refill. Or when I would talk to them, they would say, try Tylenol or try, something that is not it. I think a lot of the times they think like, are we trying to get drugs or something like that? Like, you want to see me throw up? Like, I want them to like be with me during that time for me, because it's not easy. I've experienced my health issues not taken seriously, so I can only imagine how it is for mothers, Black mothers, the pain. Dr. Jackie said Black women can be dramatic. She has never had a child. Me either, but to be a doctor and to like say that somebody's pain that you've never experienced is being dramatic is wild. You don't even know. So how do you know they're being dramatic? And you see the high death rate that there are with Black women having children because they are not taken seriously. I saw in some of the comments women say, I had to go here and here for a second opinion. If I wouldn't have went for the second opinion, my baby would have died or I would have died. And it's just like, these are the voices. And for Dr. Jackie to be a medical professional on TV calling Black women dramatic, I would feel going to a Black doctor, I would feel more safe, more heard, more, my experiences heard more seriously. And you get Dr. Jackie, Man. I'm gonna take a bite off that. Imagine. This is a life and death situation. Having children is risking your life. And she's saying Black women can be dramatic. What does she mean? Like, my opinion on Dr. Jackie, She's not really sorry. She's not sorry at all. Y'all, my lash is lifting. Hold on. We gotta take a cosmetic break. Yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on the Dr. Jackie situation. I don't think she's sorry, and I'm sure this is probably a learning moment for her, which is ridiculous at her big age. Like, didn't she see examples? She's a doctor. I'm so confused. I'm not a doctor. I don't have kids, and I'm well aware of the treatment of Black women when it comes to medical treatment and pain tolerance and stuff like that. So how do you, as a medical professional, how are you unaware, or how are you downplaying it? You know, it's like they want you to support Black people. They want you to go to Black doctors. Look at what a Black doctor is saying and her real thoughts. Who can I run to? That's all I gotta say on Dr. Jackie. Like, I didn't like it from the beginning. I knew. I'm a Libra. I'm very intuitive. I don't like when somebody... I have had eating issues in the past. So I'm locked in. When I see a skeletal, thin person trying to make somebody else that's larger than them, that may actually be struggling to lose weight, or it may not be as easy for them, or genetic, telling them they need to do this, that, and the third. Dr. Jackie is speaking on a lot of things she doesn't have experience with. She's never had kids. She's never been overweight. So it's like she doesn't speak with compassion. And you don't necessarily have to go through these experiences to have compassion. It's just common sense type of stuff. But something about Dr. Jackie, I think she has like this, what do you call it? A superiority complex. And she talks down to people a lot. She really does. And that's not going to change. How old is she? It's not going to change. Okay, moving on. Let's talk about Housewives of Miami real quick, because I'm still not caught up. I think I'm on like episode 7 or 8. They're in Palm Springs. The cars just broke down. It's the same old, same old. Even though Larsa tried to apologize to Gertie, it's still... when Gertie is trying to explain her point, Larsa is still not hearing her, because she just likes to hear herself talk. Like, I'm telling you, like I said in the last one, Larsa is like talking to a brick wall. It's a wall. She's not listening. She's just waiting for her turn to talk. That's all that is. Y'all, the soy sauce chili crisp combo is my new... this is my baby now. I can't stop my teeth from rubbing on them. I do like that Alexia is calling out Marisol. You can tell if you watch Ultimate Girls Trip, whichever one Marisol and Alexia were on. I can't remember which one it was, but I watched it. Alexia was getting sick of Marisol then, because she was like, why do I always have to share a room with Marisol? Why do people always think we're like a package deal? I think Alexia been over Marisol. And honestly, I don't think Marisol is drinking as much as she portrays herself. I just think it's a gimmick that she's doing. And it's annoying. Like, girl, stop. I don't think she drinks or eats much of anything. Okay? Just keep it real. Marisol. She needs a new trick. It ain't working, honey. I'm seeing right through you. Just so good. For grocery store sushi, Sprouts is the best. Fresh Market is a close second. But I want to tell you this. Don't go on Wednesdays, because that's when they have like the discount sushi, and I feel like they rush. The rice doesn't taste the same. It just tastes like they're just trying to get it out to the people. And I understand, because it's $5, but it used to be so good, and I noticed the rice has changed. The rice tonight is giving. It's not too sticky. It's not too thick. They took their time. I know what's going on. I don't eat a lot of grocery stores. I'm very picky with my sushi. So if I'm telling you this is good, trust me. Never in your life get sushi from Publix. And I love Publix. I'm a Publix girl, okay? I go almost like every day. Like for real, I be in Publix. Don't you ever eat their sushi. I mean, if you like it, fine. But if you want to really experience the good stuff, go to Sprouts. Go to Fresh Market. If you like it, fine. I'm really not here to judge, but I'm kind of judging. It's fine or whatever, but yo. I'm just saying. I don't know how they make that stuff at Publix. It just look like a mass roll, and they just like, I don't know. Sorry. I'm gonna stop because I don't want people thinking I'm judging them for eating Publix sushi, but don't. And honestly, this poke bowl is not as good as the one at Fresh Market. See? It's good though. It's better than most. But yeah, I'm just a real picky sushi girl. Next time, my next sushi mukbang, I'm gonna order from my favorite restaurant. Yeah, let it get it coated. I'm almost out of this stuff. Yeah, as far as Miami, I really don't have too much else to say. I know I'm very behind. Aren't they done? So, I think Martina says some transphobic stuff. I read a quick headline, so I'm not sure yet. I'll speak more on it when I know more about it. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. She's old school. Like, y'all, the difference is some old school people know when to be quiet and some just don't give a damn. And she's old and she's famous and she's rich and she don't give a damn. So she said it. Whatever she said. Okay? I'll talk more about it later. It's not looking too good for Mike. I just walked out real quick. He looked at me like, "Are you done?" Nah. No. I was hungry today. All I had today was my breakfast. Like I said, I was watching those Christmas hauls. Until I got distracted. He might get some of these California rolls because I don't really care about these while I eat one. All right. Let's talk about Beverly Hills. Erica ate Denise up. Erica ate Denise up. So, Denise Richards is on OnlyFans, and so is her daughter. A few seasons ago, like seriously, it was like 4 years ago or whatever. Years ago, when Denise was still on the show, they were at a barbecue at Denise's house, and they were talking about threesomes. The kids were like really far away, okay? They couldn't hear. And Denise was like, "I don't want you talking about this while my kids are around." Their dad is Charlie Sheen. And like Erica said, I'm sure they know what a threesome is by now if they haven't already had one. Now, I understand that point, but those kids knew what a damn threesome was. Their dad is Charlie Sheen. Come on. Come on. So that's all Erica was saying. And Denise was like, present day, that was rude, that was disrespectful. Erica said, well, now your daughter is on OnlyFans. Does she know what a threesome is now? Then she said, who makes more OnlyFans, you or Sammy? Erica. See, they're bringing the old Erica back. She's trying to be nice. They're bringing it out of her. Denise is trying her. And she got it. What is it? You poke the bear? Or whatever. Don't poke the bear. Denise poked the bear. And she saw what she got. So that was a cliffhanger. So I'm excited to see like what Denise says. I don't know what she can say. Except for answer the question. Probably the daughter makes more money. She's young and youthful. Sutton's very annoying to me. I think she's getting worse. I don't know. Okay, so how do y'all feel about the comment that her name is either Anne Marie? I think her name's Anne Marie. How do y'all feel about the comment that she made where she said her husband says she's an 8.5 across the board? I wouldn't want to hear that. But I'm sure it's realistic, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's a 10 in everything. So I think a solid 8.5 in everything is great, but I don't want my man to tell me he thinks I'm an 8.5. I'm the prize, bitch. I'm a 10. I'm a 10 to you. To you, I'm a 10. I might not be a 10 in real life, but to you, bitch, I'm a 10. And if you think less, don't tell me. I'm watching out for her in Lily Pad. Y'all know what I said last time. I'm watching her for Lily Pad. I'm just saying. The Kyle situation. Okay, on the one hand, I'm proud of Kyle for like being free and like being her own person, being wild, possibly lesbian, whatever. Proud of her for that. On the other hand, I do have a problem with her having a problem with the women asking her about it. Like, Kyle, you stole your sister's goddamn house. You outed your sister on national television for being an alcoholic. You talked trash about Kathy. You called out everybody else's relationship, including Camille's. Kind of talked bad about Dorit's a little bit. Basically been in everybody's business, but when they turned, oh yeah, Erica too, but when they turned around on you, now you are like, why does everybody care about my relationship? Why did you care about everybody else's? You know, I have never loved Kyle. Y'all can go back and listen to the podcast. I have never been the hugest fan of Kyle. I could just tell that something is phony about her to me. Something about her is very, you know, she's an actress. She lives in Hollywood. She grew up there. Something is just not deep enough, not honest enough about Kyle. And it's really coming out this season. So it's like I'm happy for her, but it's like, just say what's going on. You know why they're asking questions. So stop playing in their face like that. Really love Garcelle and Erica's energy together. I just hope they really become really good friends. I don't know. Something about the two of them together is giving on all levels. Garcelle she can do without Sutton. Sutton is unhinged. She's weird. And I know everybody's saying, oh, why isn't she... The whole dating thing is a cover-up. Because the second she gets married or in a serious relationship, that $300,000 a month stops. She ain't getting a relationship. She's not getting married. As much as she wants to claim that she's an independent woman and her own money and all that, she's living off that $300,000 a month. Trust. Believe that. So that's why I don't like Sutton, because it's like, girl, it's okay to be a housewife. She's a real, true, well, she's not married, but you know what I'm saying. She's the example. This is what we want in a housewife. Money. Who cares if it's the husband's money? Money is money. I want to see you spend it. Congrats on the store and all that, but girl, that's your husband's money. Ex-husband. Who cares? Spend it, run it up. These are my favorite ones. They don't have any rice, but y'all look, it's full. Look at that. Oh, she's gorgeous. I try to save them for last because I love them so much and they're so big. Yeah, baby. Here we go. I love the textures. Trader Joe's better not never get rid of these. Don't you ever get rid of these. You know, they're so dang good. I love them. Why wasn't Mary invited to Bermuda? I'm sure she was, but why did she decline? They should have made it mandatory. We are missing Mary. This trip, people are saying like this Bermuda trip is giving Scary Island. No, it's not. Nothing has been able to compare to those classic trips back in the day. Scary Island. Nothing is really coming close to those that I've seen in recent years. I really can't think of anything. No. No. Nothing is cutting it. And I'm not just talking about Scary Island, but the trips back in the days. Like those trips back then were amazing. And just the drama was so real. The Bermuda trip, it's good. It's definitely A+ for Salt Lake. It's good in Salt Lake history. Definitely going down in the history books for Salt Lake. Monica continues to be a great addition. No regrets there. Like, while I don't like her, while she needs to seek real help, she is so good for the show. They need her because Mary's not going to everything, so they need Monica. I heard she might not come back next season. Don't do that, Monica. Please, don't. Please come back. Please come back. We need you. And your mom. It's so obvious that Whitney hates Heather. Fine. I do have a problem with Heather, like Whitney is saying, how in past seasons Heather has been so open about trying to get sex, dick here and there, and now all of a sudden she's like buttoned up. She don't like talking about certain kind of stuff. But in past seasons, you're the bad Mormon, so what's the problem? What's tea? I understand not wanting to talk about your daughter's sex life. Of course. I agree with that. But you? Girl, you was putting it all out there in all the other seasons. Like, what's happening? I don't understand, like, what changed. I'm so confused. And Whitney is trying too hard. Whitney is always working for that check. I will say that. Whitney works hard for the money. But Heather mentioned it because Whitney was like, you exploited my vagina in your book. No, she didn't. Also, Heather even said you had to read that because you had to clear it for the book. So why are you acting like you never read it before? And that's true. Whitney is just, I understand what she's doing. She's trying to start drama for the show. She's trying to reinforce and let us know why she really doesn't like Heather. But it's just like, you just don't like her. And y'all ain't really cousins. And if you are, Y'all know each other like that. These are the two most distant cousins I've ever seen. Whitney doesn't have to do that much to come back for another season, to try to come back, because we want to watch you get divorced. So you're going to come back next season. You're going to come back next season. We want to watch the divorce. So don't worry about it. Leave Heather alone. I don't like Heather, by the way. Like, I did at first, but when I saw her in Ultimate Girls Trip, turned me right off. She was so thirsty. And such like a kiss ass. Like, girl. She was doing too much. She's a fan. I did start Ultimate Girls Trip Roni Legacy, but I will not be talking about that. I'm not talking about racist Ramona or anything she does. I will just say I'm very happy to see Kelly Ben Simone back on my screen. Like, very happy. And I like Luann. That's it. All right. Let's talk about Potomac. I think it's very well known that I don't like Robin. I don't like Robin for the simple fact that she doesn't take accountability, but she loves to throw stones. But when stones are being thrown at her, she's like, leave me alone. She starts crying. I feel attacked. Yeah, so does everybody else. Candace crying was a little much, but I understand where Candace is coming from. Like, they seem to keep forgetting. They seem to conveniently forget what they did to Chris last season. And now you want empathy, sympathy shown for you and Juan, saying you were getting cyberbullied and stuff like that. What do you think talking about Chris and all the stuff you did for Chris last season, or all the stuff y'all said about Michael Darby in past seasons, that Ashley is conveniently forgetting? What do you think about that? The thing about Robin is she doesn't remember. She doesn't remember. Like, what about the things that you did to people? And y'all, oh gosh. All right, the chicken shit bingo. It's been done before. Y'all probably haven't seen it because it was on Dallas, Housewives of Dallas. I might have been the few 20 people that watched it. It's been done, so whatever. I just like watching Karen. I just like watching Karen be uncomfortable. She hated it. Wendy and Nneka seem to be nicely avoiding each other. So Giselle talked to Karen about why she'll never be friends with Candace. I understand what she's saying. You know, listen, Candace's words hurt, okay? I don't agree with what Candace said because I think Giselle does not display that she's better than anyone because of her skin tone. I don't think Giselle does that. I believe Robin said something like that in previous seasons, like in the first, y'all go back and watch the first 2 seasons. If you haven't already, please go back and watch the first 2 seasons of Potomac. It is a totally different show. It wasn't supposed to be a housewives show originally, so it looks a lot different. But I think it was Robin that actually said something to the effect that she gets treated differently because of her light skin. But I don't think she said it in a snooty way. I'm going to give Robin credit for that if I can remember. But regardless, that's what Candace perceived. I don't think that's what the actuality is. I just don't think that Giselle and Candace are ever going to be friends. And I don't think that they are suited to be friends. Candace is too real for Giselle. Giselle and Robin like to laugh and lie, and Candace likes to tell the truth. So that's where there's a disconnect. Candace has a life. She has things going on for her. She has a man. She's trying to have a baby. She has a music career. They like to put their noses in other people's business and start trouble with other people. But then when you say something about them, then it's a problem. So for that very reason alone, I don't think that they will ever be friends. I can see Candace trying to come to a neutral place with Robin, but it's never going to happen because of Giselle. So like, that's not, Giselle's always going to be in the way. And I saw her trying to crank up, like she was really finna, what was she going to do? She ain't trying to step in and protect Robin. Girl, you don't like what's going on with Robin and Juan either. And all Candace was trying to say is you probably shouldn't be speaking on legal matters pertaining to like your husband's job and stuff like that. She wasn't trying to say that's why you got fired. And that's the other problem. Like, Robin likes to talk over people. She doesn't hear Candace. And when Candace was trying to explain herself, I understand Candace got a little too emotional, but it's emotion. She can't help it. She's an emotional girl. She's like me. So sometimes you just can't help it. And also, it's hard for her because of everything that she went through last season to try to be there for Robin, because it's just like very difficult with what Robin said and did. Robin did try to stand up for Chris a little bit. I will give her that, but not much. They can't seem to see the difference between the two, and Candace can. And that's what it is. Like, girl. They're never going to see eye to eye. I truly don't believe that Candace and Giselle will ever be friends. I don't know about Candace and Robin because, again, Giselle's in the way. So I do like that Giselle and Karen have become friends again. I like their friendship. I just really don't like Giselle, but whatever. Like, I really don't ever want to see Robin again. I don't want to see Giselle either, but I really don't want to see Robin. The only thing I do want to see is the rest of that phone call between her and Juan. Y'all, let me take a bite off this phone conversation. I'm going to save this piece for last. Let me eat my little piece of lettuce for health. We're healthy. That phone conversation. We finna take a good old bite off that. Alright. I'm starting to get a little full. I am eating this. I'm eating this one though. But I'm starting to get full. Ain't nothing in here but some lettuce and rice chop. He'll eat it though. He don't care. Alright. He ain't getting these chips. I'll tell you that. Alright. So first of all, the call with Robin and Juan. You can tell she didn't want to have the call. I feel like all of the confrontations or talking it out scenes that she's having with Juan this season are because she doesn't want to get fired because of what happened last season. Which, if you don't know, Robin waited until the season wrapped to talk about Juan's scandal behind a paywall. So for their podcast, Reasonably Shady, which they're in some drama right now with Eminem. I can't believe this is happening again. Like, didn't this happen already? I thought this was dismissed. The name of their podcast, Reasonably Shady, Eminem is trying to sue them. Let it go. Let them have the damn podcast name. It's not. No. Yeah, I feel like Robin she's being forced to have these conversations, encouraged to have these conversations. Like, you can see she holding her face like this. She just like I really don't want to talk about it. Like, I don't want to bring it. It's like she's scared to talk to him about it. And I see why, because when she brought it up, he automatically starts yelling. Why are you letting them rile you up? Why are you letting them get to you? And she started crying. I don't think she was crying. And she was like, I'm not letting them get to me. He's like, yes, you are. I'll listen to you right now. You're crying. I don't think she was crying because of the girls getting to her. I think she was crying because one was yelling at her at the top of his damn lungs and making her feel stupid for talking to him about it. You can tell he really does not want to talk about it, and she really does not want to make him talk about it, but she has to, which is probably good because I feel like she probably brushes a lot of it under the rug in their personal life. It doesn't seem like they talk about it at all. So maybe it's good that you talk about it with him, but he is not having it. He was like, this is so stupid. She was trying to say, I'm not getting him. He kept cutting her off. I'm getting emotional because I don't care. I'm getting emotional because it doesn't matter. Like, let her say it. And I'm sure that was making her even more emotional because he's not listening to her. He's not letting her get her point across. He is just so done with talking about it. I feel bad for her because while I don't like her, I feel bad for her because when you're in that kind of a situation and you're just trying to talk, and not only are they cutting you off, but they're making you feel, they're invalidating your feelings. And that's what he's doing. He's not even trying to hear how she feels. He doesn't give a damn how she feels. He don't care. Okay? And that has to hurt her because it really does seem like Robin is struggling emotionally, mentally. She's struggling, and I don't want her to like go off the deep end. You know what I'm saying? I really want her to get help for this. I want Juan to talk to her about it, but it's like she's like stuffing down. She's stuffing it down, and then she's kind of letting it out on the women. When she let it out in the car, when she let it out at the chicken shit bingo, like she's just trying to get it out. When she walked away, you know, from the bingo, she is just exploding, and that's not good. She needs to find a place to like release, and that should be with your partner. You should be able to talk to your partner about the things that are bothering you in your relationship, and even if they're not bothering her, because she says she's not bothered, but at the very least you should be able to talk to him about it. But he's not, because the bitch is guilty. I'm taking my final bite off that. Y'all, we're gonna take this final bite. Ooh, she's a biggin. Dang, I might have to hold this with my hand. Oh, Lord. Y'all, it's full to the brim, okay? She's full. I'm gonna scoop it. Yeah, babes. This meal was the right choice. This was a great meal. So, of course, a new episode of Potomac comes out tomorrow. Today's Saturday, where we see the continuation of Robin's conversation with Juan. I really can't wait to see that. I'll talk about it on my next mukbang. Figured I'd do like 1 or 2 of these a month. Just to kind of catch up on Housewives and stuff like that. And to eat. Y'all know I'm always ready to eat. But I'm full. Comfortably full though, not like overly full. So that's perfect. Trying to think, is there any other housewife news? Oh, I saw today on TikTok that Tom Sandoval might be fired. Not sure how true it is or not, but either he got fired or he quit. The girl was saying on the TikTok that she think he probably asked for more money because he probably feels like he's carrying the show. Vanderpump Rules was on its way out before Scandal happened, but I don't know if he deserves more money. I don't know about that. I was watching Winter House. I need to finish it. It's boring. It's not really. Don't worry about it. I just like to watch stuff to keep up. Giselle's boyfriend's on there, but don't worry about it, y'all. If y'all have any shows y'all want me to talk about, let me know. Chances are I am watching it. I watch a lot of TV. Books. I'll probably talk about books too in a mukbang too because I did read 50 books this year. I'll probably do a mukbang on my 5-star reads and maybe talk about a couple of my 1-star reads. I never DNF a book. If I start reading that book, I have to finish it. Number 1, it counts towards my goal. And number 2, like I got to see it through. Like I don't know why. I hate it the whole time, but y'all, I think that's it. Why did this feel like this went by so quickly? Well, that's it. I'm full. Well, let me eat one of these chips. Give y'all some more crunch. This was a wonderful mukbang. I love when I don't have to worry about the food being hot the whole time. That does bother me. I just want to wish you a very happy new year. It is really about to be 2024. It's been a wonderful year. I definitely took a little bit of a break from YouTube. I was going through some mental stuff, but I feel like doing Vlogmas really brought me back to life. Brought me back into it. I'm ready to do more videos next year. Definitely gonna do at least one video a week, like a weekly vlog type situation. And of course, y'all know the mukbangs and stuff like that, hair stuff as it comes up. So yeah, we definitely have some stuff on the agenda for 2024. I want to wish you and your family a very happy new year, very safe holidays wherever you are watching this. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.